Now that we've looked at managing items in the point of sale, let's look at how to manage products on the e-commerce. I'm going to click on Products from the main menu, and now I've reached my Product menu. On the right here, we can see the two products that I've been using as examples in these videos, my backpack and my Above Tee t-shirt. Let's open up the t-shirt and see the different fields and what should be managed on the e-commerce. I'll start from the top and work my way down here. I've got a little snapshot box of the picture that is either managed on the point of sale side or the e-commerce. So the pictures are added just below, and if you do have a large image, it might be cut off in this box, but that's okay. This is just to give you a quick preview. The true test is to view it in your store, on your customer-facing website. Now up here we have a visibility criteria. There's visibility criterias all over the place in our e-commerce because you get to pick and choose what shows up on your e-commerce website. Products specifically have these three different types of visibilities. Always visible at all times, even if it's out of stock, but there's no Add to Cart button. Hidden, which means I don't see it on the website, and this is very practical for seasonal products or products that you need to temporarily take down and sell at a later date. Visible when in stock is a very popular visibility option. If you sell that last quantity online or in the store, boom, it's going to automatically get removed from your e-commerce, and when you fulfill the stock through a purchase order or whatever other means that you use in your point of sale, it's going to automatically show back up on your e-commerce. Down here I have title versus full title. These are fields that are pulled over from your point of sale. Now they can be changed over here on the e-commerce once they've synchronized over. The difference between a title and a full title is the thumbnail, and when I click on the thumbnail to go to the full page of the product to potentially buy it, add it to the cart, that's where I can see full titles. You're going to see title and full title a little everywhere on our e-commerce site because you have the options to have different names for the short titles and the long titles. So that's what the difference is between title and full title. The brand gets carried over. Brands can be chosen one by one, visible or not visible, over in the brand section over here. Supplier is also carried over. Description down here, a lot of people tend to think that this is where you put in all the additional content. I'm going to read this sentence in the background here. Describe your product with up to 256 characters for search engines and some themes. Now I'd like to put the emphasis on some. Depending on which theme you go for, this particular description might not show up on your website. We still do encourage you to fill this out because it does touch search engines. So this right here would be something short, sweet, and to the point. Maybe 2 or 3 sentences. Down here, the content field is where you put in all that additional content. In here, we've created an easy-to-use and friendly tool that we call a rich editor. You're going to see these types of content boxes all over our platform as well. They allow you to take away the coding and HTML and all of that technical stuff that you don't need to learn. You can just use these buttons and do whatever you'd like to in this space. This is where you would put in that additional content with bullet points. Maybe you want to embed a video, maybe some additional photos, hyperlinks, tables, word features, and maybe you need to change the font sizes. Maybe you'd like to put some inlines, some blocks. Everything that you might need to use is available in these buttons. Now back up here to this little box, you've got the price, excluding taxes. When was it created? When's the last time it was edited? How many times have people viewed it on your website? Does anybody have it on their wish list? And did anybody leave any reviews for this product? So reviews are something that you can turn on and off in your theme settings if you don't want customers to leave reviews. Let's keep going down. Inventory and variance. Now when we're looking at a matrix, this list can get pretty long, depending on your matrix. When it comes to matrices that have multiple colors, it's important to click on the pluses and associate the correct image with the correct variant so that when I switch the drop-downs on the website, it switches to the correct image. All you have to do is click on the plus next to the appropriate product, select the appropriate image, and save that. Now whenever I switch the drop-downs, it's going to automatically go to the right picture. Let's go back down and finish off the green t-shirts. And let's go back down again. Delivery timeframes is a field that you can use to create different types of delivery timeframes and then attach them to the appropriate products for their correct timeframes, so that when I'm viewing a product's page, I can also see how long is it going to take to get this product delivered. Commonly, we see people creating a delivery timeframe for products that take longer to ship and then attach them to the products that do require maybe a few more weeks to ship rather than the standards. Down here is the image section. Now, if you'd like to pick and choose which one shows up as the thumbnail, you can simply drag and drop these. Now the red t-shirt is my default thumbnail. You can also choose the default variant that it's going to fall on when I click on the thumbnail. Would you like it to go to the red small? Maybe I'd like it to go to the green small. Let's change this. Flag as default. If you'd like to, you can drag and drop your images right here or browse. Categories is a field that gets pushed over from your point of sale. Now, categories, just like brands and products and a whole lot of other fields in our e-commerce, can be made visible in the category section. We're going to go take a look at the categories right after we look at the rest of the fields available for products. Categories, very important. Let's come back to that. Now, I've created a few of the advanced options in advance for us so that you can know a little bit more about how they function on the e-commerce. So down here, filters need to be pre-created. If you need a filter set for size, color, or whatever other fields you might need to filter on the e-commerce, you can create them in here, and then you have to get them attached to the appropriate products and check off the colors or whatever variable you're creating that is applicable to the product that you just attached it to. We're going to see what this is going to have on the e-commerce after we finish looking at this product. Let's close that up. Filters. Next up is related products. Maybe you'd like to suggest a product that would go well with this product. Let me add my product, and I'm going to choose my backpack. Let's close that up. And now let's close our related products. Next field here is specs, specifications. Specs are created in the specification field here. Create all the appropriate ones that you might need, and then you simply attach them to the right products, which gives me another tab on the e-commerce, which then allows me to see the specifications in a separate area for this product. Custom fields are available for a wide variety of workflows. The example that I've left in here is, would you like to have something embroidered on this t-shirt? And I made this custom field a checkbox. I then added a second custom field and made it, what would you like the embroidering to say? And made this one a text field. There are many different types of custom fields available. Checkboxes, multiple checkboxes, text area, radio boxes, multiple selects. There's many different types of custom fields available for all types of workflows that you might need. A quick example would be that maybe you sell memberships for children for a baseball league. Parents can then buy the membership online, and you'd like them to enter in their child's information. You can create a whole bunch of different text fields, custom text fields, to allow to enter, for example, the customer's child's first name, last name, date of birth of the child, etc. You can make it kind of do whatever you need it to do. Let's close that up. We'll see what it looks like on the e-commerce. SEO tags. Tags are very easy to enter. You can simply hit enter on your keyboard, and that will automatically save the tag. Now, all the SEO fields can be imported. Let's close tags up. And then down here, I have quantity discounts. You have the ability to offer different types of quantity discounts on particular products if needed. All of the available fields are right here. Let's close that. Now that we've looked at all of the advanced options, let's close quantity discounts. Let's now go take a look at categories and see how we can make them visible and make them show up on our website. From the main menu over here for products, let's click on categories. So here are all my categories. I have 3 specific branches that got carried over from my point of sale. We already did a little bit of design training, so I did already make all of these visible. But how would I do that? You can select all, like this, and then make visible. Parents, however, as you can see, cannot be selected. This is to prevent any errors, because when parents are made visible, any children within them that are already visible will automatically show up. So you want to make sure that you choose the right categories and the right parents to make visible. Simply make that visible like this. That'll make the change. Let's open up footwear and see how to do that manually. Let's scroll down a little bit on this category. And all the way down at the bottom, I have visibility, include in catalog, on, save, and that is how you make a category visible if it's a parent. It's the same process for brands. Let's jump into brands. I can do this one by one or use the Select All button at the top, just like that. So we've seen a lot of different fields available for products, for brands, for categories. Let's go open up my customer-facing website and see all the changes that we've made. That opens up in another tab. All right, so we did a little bit of design training already, so you can see that the look of my shop has been established a little bit. There are my categories showing up at the top. And then I'm going to go to apparel and t-shirt. And there is the red thumbnail for this particular product. On the left here, you can see my color filter. So now I can say I only care about the red t-shirt. Let's click on the t-shirt and see those custom fields, the related products. All right, so that defaulted to the green thumbnail, the green small, just like I wanted. If I switch the drop-down, it'll default to the right image. I've got my 2 custom fields right here asking me, would you like to embroider this product? Yes, please. Plus $5. What would you like it to say? I'd like it to say my name. Just like that, and then you can add to cart. I went ahead and entered in some content for the short description as well as the additional content field for us to see what it looks like on the e-commerce. And as you can see, where is that short description? I don't see it in here. Now, this particular related product was added, the backpack. Now, that short description, I'd just like to show you where it is. So let's go back to apparel, t-shirts, and you see when I hover, this is the short description that might potentially not show up on your website. So sometimes it might just show up in a different place. That's it for products today.